Alright, this is Get Set Goal and you are watching Kantipur HD. This is 2018 Russia World Cup special. Today as well, this is quarterfinals that I'm talking about. We're gonna see Sweden clash with England and Russia gonna meet Croatia. In my studio, I have the captain of the Nepali national cricket team, Paras ji. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I have Sabina ji, sports journalist from Kantipur as well. We've seen lots of ups and downs this particular World Cup. And neutral supporters like ekdam ramailo bhairako World Cup thandachu ma. But did you expect Brazil to actually lose this particular quarterfinal?
Looking at the whole tournament and how Belgium was building up, I think Belgium was one of the teams that everybody was looking forward to. But Brazil being Brazil, the football
expectation.
Absolutely. But I think they played well. Why? Because I think Belgium, the way they made a comeback against Japan, I think that's probably a turning point when you World Cup for them. That's how I see. And yesterday, although Brazil played the best game, and sometimes even if you play a best game, if you don't score, you don't win.
As you said, Belgium the Roberto Martinez planning the way they made a comeback against Japan, now the self-belief is really high. Inside 25 minutes, if we can score 3 goals and win a match, that makes the team very strong.
That is incredible, Varun. Just the pressure of the World Cup, where you know that if you lose, you're out of the World Cup. And I think hats off to Japan, especially the game match. They played exceptionally well. Yedi Japan le त्यो खालको game देखायो, maybe they deserve to win the World Cup also. They're one of the fittest teams. Having said that, Belgium's come across. They beat Brazil as well. So France versus Belgium, 2 teams.
One of the most awaited matches.
Absolutely. So it's going to be, I don't know, everybody's looking forward to it.
Okay. त्यो भन्दा अगाडिको म्याचको कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ one man यति फरक पर्यो क्या काभानी घाइते हुनुकोमा युरुग्वेको स्ट्यान्डर्ड त्यतिसम्म खस्किन्छ सोचेको त थियो हामीले 30% नै गेम अफ होला है सुआरेजको पार्टनरशिप नै नमिला बट इट शोड इन द गेम
सुरुदेखि नै उरुग्वेलाई त्यो कभानी नभएको चाहिँ हामीले स्पष्ट देख्यौं र फ्रान्सको कुरा जहाँसम्म छ फ्रान्सले चाहिँ अब कभानी भएनन् भने चाहिँ हामी कसरी खेल्ने भन्ने उनीहरुले अलरेडी प्लान गरेको रहेछ हैन उनीहरुको ठ्याक्कै त्यस्तै पनि भयो अब लास्ट मोमेन्टसम्म पनि थाहा थिएन कभानी खेल्छन् खेल्दैनन् तर अब हामीले एक्सपेक्ट गरेको थियौं उनी सब्स्टिट्युट भएर पनि आउँछन् कि भन्ने तर उनी फुल्ली आएनन् र अब फ्रान्सले जुन हिसाबले प्लान गरेको थियो स्ट्र्याटेजीहरु बनाएको थियो सफल भयो तर त्यो म्याच चाहिँ मलाई खासै इन्ट्रेस्टिङ चाहिँ लागेन
well you sometimes you're under so much pressure you just cannot perform त्यो पनि हुन्छ र एउटा सैड न्यूज चाहिँ कस्तो हो नि because there's no more South American side त्यो चाहिँ अलिकति त्यो अब more flair चाहिँ अब हरायो कि भन्ने हैन
obviously I think it's the World Cup you cannot divide teams and say Africa but obviously you'd want your teams different continents but the best teams are probably there. People can argue but in sports, it really doesn't matter. On that particular day, you have to perform. And I think I would say June teams are pressure body handle because the build up, the hype, and I'm sure France, Belgium, even today, England versus Sweden, I'm sure we're going to talk about it. There's a lot of hype, especially England, the way that they have started the tournament, and even before the tournament, England team for the very first time after I think 10-12 years. So that way they have proven that they are good enough. And but in the end, there have been times when Portugal Euro Cup a couple of years ago, and it's just a matter of producing the result. So result any team can win the World Cup.
That particular 90-minute matters.
Absolutely.
Ekdam game. Yes, but especially proof point about history is okay. We can respect history, but that particular moment is the moment. Predicting a result is one of the hardest jobs that you can do ever in football, especially this particular World Cup. We have a prize for people who predict and do win as well. Yesterday, Sandesh Sitola from Karakari, he got right in Uruguay versus France. France won the match, as well as Yuvraj Shrestha from Maiti Devi, Brazil versus Belgium. Belgium got it right. So, Sandesh ji and Yuvraj ji, you guys have won a gift hamper from Universal Sports, New Banish shirt. Now, we'll begin with Sweden versus England. Sweden, ekdam compact, ekdam perfect team balance, and I believe after Ibrahimovic era, they have grown stronger. Do you believe so as well?
I think they're playing as a unit, which we can see the kind of football that they have played all throughout the tournament. So, as a team, I think quietly they have entered the quarterfinals. So, people, Portugal, Argentina, Brazil, but I think they are one of the teams where they could actually go on to do very well.
Yanni Anderson, I think his name is Yanni Anderson, coach of Sweden. We want them to have the ball. They have more ball possession, but we create more chances. They are so confident in holding, trying to pick up that particular space and time. Then they make that particular move. Spain ko khelबाट नि हामीलाई याद भइसक्यो कि बल पोजिसनले मात्रै त गेम जितिदैन रहेछ हैन आज स्पेशली अब इंग्ल्यान्ड सँगको कुरा गर्न आउँदाखेरि this particular move from Sweden, they are very physically tough, they are bulk, they play as a team. Do you think they are going to create problem to the individual talent of England?
I think England's got a lot of talent, but I think midfield is going to be very crucial for England. I think the feeding Ramro Garne ho bhani, Harry Kane's been in top form. Obviously, people say penalties ma goal aane, but penalty itself is not that easy. It's probably one of the most difficult things. We've had two of the best players miss penalties. So it'll come down to, like I said, a tactical game. Sweden would probably want to wait and want England to come at them and maybe counter ma goal aana khojne wala. But England, again, having said that, defensively they have done reasonably well. So the midfield match, if England can come up with a better strategy and a better plan, I'm sure they'll be able to win today.
के हुन्थ्यो नि स्पेशली मेरो एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ पेनल्टी हान्न तपाई अझै गेमको हैन त्यो टाई ब्रेकरको पेनल्टी हुन्छ नि यु मुभ फ्रम सेन्टर देखि जानुपर्छ हिँड्दै तपाई जति गोल पोस्टको नजिक जानु भयो नि त्यो गोल पोस्ट चाहिँ सानो हुँदै जान्छ हैन त्यो गोलकीपर चाहिँ ठुलो हुँदै आउँछ के अनि बाइ द टाइम यु किक द बल यु डोन्ट सी द पोस्ट एट अल इट्स लाइक होल थिङ इज कभर्ड बाइ द गोलकीपर यस्तो गाह्रो हुन्छ एन्ड आई थिंक वी नीड टु सल्युट ह्यारी केन द वे ही इज प्लेड even उसको क्याप्टेनशिप I think I'm very impressed with his captainship especially.
अब ह्यारी के अहिलेको इंग्ल्यान्ड टिम हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ उनीहरुमा एक अर्कामा त्यस्तो इगो नै देखिदैन के सबभन्दा मलाई बेस्ट लागेको चाहिँ र अब अहिले वर्ल्डले पनि त्यही भनिरहेछ हैन जस्तो पहिला पहिला इंग्ल्यान्ड टिम एकदमै अघि पारसजीले पनि भन्नुभयो हैन त्यो टाइममा म इंग्ल्यान्ड फ्यान थिए तर जित्न सकेन धेरै फ्यान छ नि त्यो गोल्डन जेनेरेसन भन्न खासमा इंग्ल्यान्डलाई भनिन्थ्यो तर अहिलेको बेलामा चाहिँ सबै यङ छन् कसैमा इगो छैन सबैलाई एक अर्कालाई राम्रो गर्नु छ रिजल्ट ल्याउनु छ र त्यो साउथगेटले त्यो ल्याउन सफल पनि भएका छन् के त्यो इंग्ल्यान्ड टिम त्यो डिफरेन्ट इगोमा बाँडिएको टिमलाई चाहिँ युनाइट गर्नको लागि र त्यसले काम पनि गरिरहेछ र केही हदसम्म चाहिँ यो पाली इंग्ल्यान्डमा अलिकति लकी भयो जस्तो पनि लागिरहेछ इजी पोलमा परेको थिएन चाहे जस्तै जस्तै रिजल्ट पनि उसले ल्याइरहेको छ
maybe losing the very last game was a lucky move or a strategical move.
I think that probably was one of the boring games when the starting lineup both teams had like 8-9 substitutes but still both teams are still in the World Cup and Belgium's in the semi-finals. England would want to go into the semi-finals and probably meet either Croatia or Russia. So exciting times.
फेरि त्यो भिडन त हुन सक्ने सम्भावनाहरु पनि देखिरहेको कारणले पनि
England cricket team के भिडियोजहरु पनि भनौं न after they lost अस्ति India सँगको म्याचमा they were watching the penalties and everybody's excited and I was in England couple of weeks ago भनौं न त्यसले so
what was the vibe?
The hype is pretty big but त्यही मैले भने नि अब पहिलाको जस्तो छैन where like obviously अब big there aren't enough big stars but अब more than stars I think as a team collectively उनीहरुले they managed to get this whole bunch of motivated players just like prove गर्नु सक्यो भनौं न that they are good enough. र अब वर्ल्ड कप भनेको you don't get that opportunity as a player so I'm sure हरेक खेलाडीले चाहिँ आफूलाई प्रुभ गर्ने एउटा मौका छ र they are putting in a very good effort.
They are putting in मलाई आज अलिकति एस्ले यङको अलिकति आएको थियो what I like about England is like खास इंग्ल्यान्ड एकदम उनीहरुको ट्रेडिशनल गेम 3 इन अ बैक खेल्ने टिम होइन नि कहिले पनि we've seen 3 in a back तर it's a very clever move किनभने ट्रिपियर र यङ दुवै जना डिफेन्स पनि हो नि त so when they defend as 5 when they go forward they stick with these two as wingers and I think that's creating problem to the opponents because defense गर्दा पनि छ पछाडी 5 जना छ offense मा जाँदाखेरि पनि from both sides especially ट्रिपियर को म त my god he's been a sensation I think.
अब इंग्ल्यान्डको अहिले डिफेन्स पनि एकदम राम्रो देखिरहेको छ र एकदमै फास्ट गेम पेस पनि उनीहरुको राम्रो देखिरहेको छ हेर्दा पनि एकदमै इन्ट्रेस्टिङ अलिकति फास्ट गेम भइरहेको छ र चान्स पाउने बित्तिकै अब अपोनेन्टको पोस्टमा अट्याक गरिरहेका छन् अब आजको स्विडेनको कुरा गर्दा चाहिँ जुन अघि हामी लाइनअपमा हेरौँ मार्कस बर्ग जो चाहिँ क्वालिफाइङमा एकदमै राम्रो गरेका थिए टप स्कोरर हुन् उनले त्यति राम्रो खेल्न सकिरहेका छैनन् र सम्भवतः आज उनको भूमिका स्विडेनका लागि महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन सक्छ उनी राम्रो फर्ममा उनको जुन फर्म हो त्यो आयो भने चाहिँ इंग्ल्यान्डलाई केही गाह्रो हुन सक्छ.
हुन सक्छ अब हामीले ग्याब्रियल हेससको फर्म आउँछ कुर्दै टुर्नामेन्ट नै ओभर भयो हैन वी सॉ हिज सच गुड स्किल्स एन्ड गोल्स इन प्रिमियर लिग थ्रू आउट द सिजन एन्ड ही जस्ट कुडन्ट डु इट हियर समटाइम्स इट ह्यापन्स इन अ टुर्नामेन्ट त्यो प्लेयरलाई के हुन्छ क्या उसले त्यही प्लेयर अर्कै ठाउँको तुरन्त रिप्लेस भएर अर्को प्लेयरले त्यही बल छोको गोल हुन्छ त्यही प्लेयरले चाहिँ बिचारा सुरुदेखि प्रयास गरेको आई डोन्ट नो इज इट लक
I mean, see, people say fortune favors the brave, but sometimes भनौँ न अब यो जति पनि टिम्सहरू छन् खेलाडीहरू छन् आइएम स्योर हरेक टिमले आफ्नो बेस्ट प्रिपेरेसन गरेकै होला बट इन द एन्ड वान टिम हेज टु लुज अनि त्यो अब स्पोर्ट्सको एउटा क्रुअल नेचर यो हो कि वान टिम विन्स द अदर टिम लुजेस त्यसले गर्दा अब वेन समबडी मेक्स अ मिस्टेक त्यो प्लेयरलाई त्यो टिमको बारे क्रिटिसिजम हुन्छ बट having said that अब सबैजनाको त्यही लक्ष्य हुन्छ आफ्नो टिमलाई कसरी जिताउने to put in that best effort and unfortunately अब certain times मा some players get the blame and some players become heroes some players we always have to like take that एउटा के हुन्छ बोझ जिन्दगीभर बोकेर they'll have to carry it
अस्ति पनि गोलकिपरको जो one mistake simple catch देखिन्छ माथिबाट one mistake one goal and you're out of the game and you go back home त्यत्रो मेहनत गरेपछि one silly mistake
I know like just I just want to recall Champions League मा when Liverpool lost
I know one bad mistake and
the keeper you can't blame a particular individual but that's how it goes sometimes
it's cruel right it's cruel is the favorite word
जस्तो सबै कुरा राम्रो भइरा हुन्छ नि टिम प्रिपरेसन पनि राम्रो हुन्छ खेलाडीको मेहनत पनि राम्रो भइरहेको हुन्छ सबै कुरा राम्रो भइरहँदा पनि रिजल्ट आउँदैन नि त्यो बेला चाहिँ कस्तो फिल हुन्छ एज अ प्लेयर भन्दा
I think as a player जस्तो अब हामी पनि भनौँ न अब टिम स्पोर्टै खेल्ने भएको भएर I think the best that you can do is तपाईँ त्यो दिनमा आफ्नो बेस्ट एफर्ट दिनु
give it your best right
give it your best and then what you see is if your opponent plays better than you they deserve to win अनि अब obviously गेम हार्दाखेरि सर्टेन गल्तीहरू हुन्छ मिस्टेक्सहरू हुन्छ नेक्स्ट म्याचमा चाहिँ यु ट्राई एन्ड रेक्टिफाई दोज मिस्टेक्स एन्ड कम ब्याक स्ट्रङ्गर अनि अब आफ्नो बेस्ट एफर्ट दिइसकेपछि देन यु सुडन्ट वरी टु मच वाइ बिकज यु पुट इन वाट एभर द्याट यु ह्याड अनि त्यो बेस्ट एफर्ट आफू दिइसक्दा पनि अब इफ यु कान्ट विन देन मेबी इट्स नट यर डे भन्ने एन्ड नेक्स्ट डे यु वर्क हार्डर एन्ड कम ब्याक स्ट्रङ्गर
एकदम सही कुरा आई थिङ्क मोस्ट अफ द टिम्स मैले स्पेसली लिग राउन्डमा स्टार्टिङमा हेर्दाखेरि पनि स्विडेनको पनि त जर्मनसँग हारेको हो नि त सो मेबी दे kind of saw that they can lose a game after 90 minutes as well because 90 minutes of the game over hudaina rahecha ta so one my brother is a goalkeeper he was a national goalkeeper before Upendra ani tyo kina goal bhayo Sweden le chai German viruddha he was not happy with the wall as soon as the wall was set ule ke bhaneko thiye aman first part ma ekjana matra राखेको छ है त्यो इनफ छैन किनभने इट्स टनी क्रुज द्याट वी आर टकिङ अबाउट र त्यहाँ अर्को एकजना खेलाडी उभिसकेको भनेपछि गोलकिपरले के बुझ्नु भने हि इज गोइङ टु पास एन्ड देन सुट
अघि हामीले कुरा गरेको स्विडेन माइट जस्ट वान्ट इङ्ल्यान्ड टु यु नो कम हार्ड एट देम एन्ड maybe counter so त्यसले गर्दा first 30 minutes England will probably push for it and if the scoreline says 0-0 by half time I think both teams will probably play it safe because I mean there's lot at stake so दुईटै टिमको चाहिँ त्यो balance त्यो composition
not too much risk
even England ko last game when we saw like Colombia सँग like last ma when they conceded that goal I thought like they're done again but penalties when they never won
I know
they managed to break that jinx also so maybe it's the year England will like if you're an England supporter but I mean it'll be very unpredictable we won't be able to say ye team le
I see it going maybe even to the penalties it might just happen well our pattu is ready What I see is like because there's so many individual talents in especially in England to run inside the box that's creating havoc especially your VAR ko karanle garda and I think that's going to create something
I think VAR is something which is very dicey why because see obviously sometimes it favors you sometimes it doesn't favor you but alikati त्यो rhythm चाहिँ break भएको देखियो and certain time अब right decisions पनि भएको छ so अब it'll always be debatable हैन अब स्पोर्ट्स मा टेक्नोलोजी युज गर्दाखेरि you remember goal line technology मा where पहिला सुरुमा आउँदाखेरि के गर्ने कसो गर्ने कुरा थियो but I think it has actually helped football to become अलिकति fear हुनको लागि so त्यसले गर्दा so maybe we'll get used to it. You're used to bhaisakepasi alikati maybe पहिला you remember corner huna sath bhanau na set play ma pura different as they used to pull shirts and just हातै short mai hunthyo. But I think because of this whole thing, I think euta change chai aako cha. Players will probably play it more safe and maybe not as rough as it used to be.
About you चाहिँ because it's the first time that we are seeing अनि एकदम गाह्रो भइरहेको छ हामीलाई. But once we get used to it, I think the system will get better.
त्यो अलि एक्सेप्ट गर्न गाह्रो भइरहेको जस्तो अब स्टार्टिङ हुँदाखेरि नै जति गाह्रो भइरहेको थियो बिस्तारै वर्ल्ड कप सकिँदै जाँदाखेरि मान्छेहरू युज टु भइसकेका छन् र अब केही भइहाल्यो नि VAR छ देखिन्छ त्यहाँ के भइरहेको भन्ने खालको आइसक्यो हैन र अरु वर्ल्ड कप स्टार्टिङ भएको छ अब अरु वर्ल्ड कपहरुमा बिस्तारै यो चाहिँ युज टु हुँदै जान्छ अहिले नै अब सक्सेसफुल देखाइसकेको छ हैन
छ मेनी डिसिजन्स एज आई सेड द नेमार्क इन्सिडेन्ट देखि अरु फल भएको इन्सिडेन्ट देखि रेफरीले फेरि बोलाएर यहाँ फल भएको थियो पेनल्टी भनेको देखिको देयर हैव बीन सो मेनी राइट्स बट द मोमेन्टम have lost.
मलाई लाग्छ इंग्ल्यान्डले नै जित्छ होला गेम चाहिँ.
Wow. So fortune just might favor England this time around. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's talk a little bit about the next matchup that's going to kick off at 11:45. हैन Russia as a host सबैले नै pre-match र उनीहरुको युरोपियन जुन अगाडिको युरोपियन कपमा परफर्मेन्स हेर्नेबित्तिकै oh no Russia is not even going to qualify from the group भन्ने कुरा आइरहेको अवस्थामा all of a sudden even Spain जस्तोलाई हराएर चाहिँ they are in the quarter finals. Do you think it's because of the home key is something happening with the Russian team?
I think since 2002 World Cup, South Korea and Japan did so well. Home teams have actually done well. Even last time Brazil was doing, except for the semi-finals, I think. I mean, they were very, very good. So obviously home team, the home environmentally actually helps you. They're playing against Croatia, one of the most, I'll probably say one of the teams which has played exciting football. Like they've been good on the ground, good in the air, defensively, offensively, overall probably one of the best teams. It'll be hard for Russia, but you never know. The kind of World Cup that it has been in, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Okay, Samagrama, I would like to ask the last question. I know you have to hurry back, right? Your whole World Cup ko suruat dekhi नै जुन big teams, big names are out भयो नयाँ emerging भयो. समग्रमा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ how World Cup upsets पनि भनिरहेको छ, unpredictability पनि भनिरहेको छ. How do you define this particular World Cup?
Amazing. I think probably the best World Cup so far. मैले World Cup हेर्न थालेको अहिले I think from 94 Romario देखि and then I remember Zidane 1998 then Japan 2002 2006 गर्दाखेरि I think this has been an amazing. Why? Because सबै टिम्सहरुले भनौं न अब they're big names, big teams, we couldn't perform and all teams have actually shown that they are good enough. Given the opportunity हरेक प्लेयरले एउटा प्रुभ पनि गराएको छन् आफूले आफूलाई and I hope it stays like this. किनकि अब आगामी दिनमा पनि if भनौं न अब यसपछि अब club football पनि start हुन्छ once the World Cup is over 1 महिनापछि and the kind of football that you have seen in the World Cup यही खालको momentum carry गर्ने हो नि I mean it will be exciting viewership as a viewer, as a football fan. You can't ask for anything more.
Ekdam sahi kura. Thank you so much Paras for coming.
Thank you.
We will continue our program. We'll take a break for now. After the break we're going to talk about the next match. Obviously it's the host country Russia. We're going to talk about that and Croatia as well. But for now let's thank Paras and we'll take a short break. You guys are still watching Get Set Go. So Sagarika is at Sports Hive Jamsikel. England Sweden ko game hernako lagi. I think lots of fans have already queued up over there. I hope she's going to talk to a few of the fans. Now it's over to Sagarika. She's at Sports Hive Jamsikel.
Hi Amandai, hope you're doing well. So as I say, I'm here at Sports Hive Chamsikale, and you know what, every day I come live here like this and I say the same thing, that this time FIFA World Cup 2018 ma say everything is totally unexpected. Jun hamro prediction huncha, jun hamro expectation huncha, everything is, you know, totally changed. You know, due to unexpected turn of events, Brazil is actually out. I am sure that a lot of fans were really disappointed, disheartened as well. Asako match ko kura gardakheri say we have England and Sweden, we have Croatia and Russia. So tyo match ko lagi I'm sure a lot of people are really excited. Here at Sports Hive, I have a lot of sports enthusiasts here with me. As I say, let's see what's going to happen, since, like I said, Brazil is out. So a lot of people are really, you know, disheartened about it. But in a positive way, we can also see that a lot of new teams are getting a chance to go ahead and prove themselves. So I have Bipinji here with me, so let's talk to Bipinji. Hello Bipindai.
Hello.
So first of all, how is it going? Yeah, Sports Hive ma, I want to ask you, you were here watching live, you were telling me, So when Brazil did not make it, what was the reaction?
Reaction was bad. We have two kind of supporters over here, Brazil and Belgium. But when Brazil lost, the Brazil supporter got sad, really sad.
You were telling us that a lot of fans were crying and very,
They were upset, they were sad.
Upset?
They were sad.
Okay.
Really.
So talking about आजको म्याच चाहिँ हैन कोलाई सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ यहाँले?
आज त म सपोर्ट गर्दैछु इङ्ल्यान्डलाई.
So इङ्ल्यान्डलाई पहिलादेखि नै सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्थ्यो कि आजको म्याचको लागि मात्र अहिले आएर मात्र इङ्ल्यान्डमा चेन्ज हुनुभयो?
पहिलादेखि चाहिँ हैन, पहिला चाहिँ सपोर्ट गरेको थिए. अब मेरो पहिलादेखिको ट्रेडिसनल सपोर्ट गरेको मैले जर्मनीलाई.
जर्मनी? ओके.
अब इडिटहरुलाई नदियो, फर्स्ट राउन्डमा आउट भइदियो हैन. त्यसपछि अलिकति इमोसनल कजले गर्दाखेरि मेसीलाई सपोर्ट गरेको हुनाले मैले सपोर्ट गरेँ अर्जेन्टिनालाई. उनीहरू पनि आउट भइदियो. अब बाँकी रह्यो इङ्ल्यान्ड. उसको पनि आज गेम हेरौँ के हुन्छ. आज इङ्ल्यान्ड गइदियो भने हेरौँला को सपोर्ट गर्नुपर्छ भनेर.
Let's hope.
I'm supporting World Cup.
So basically finals-मा चाहिँ तपाईं कोलाई हेर्न चाहनुहुन्छ?
फाइनलमा France versus England.
All right. So I think that's going to be pretty exciting as well. Anyways, thank you so much, Bipinji. So yes, we are here with the fans. Yeah, let's see wahako reaction kosto cha, wahako expectation kosto cha. And here I'm here with hello.
Hello, I'm Ishan.
Ishan. So Ishan ji, आजको म्याचमा कोलाई सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ?
England.
So are your friends also supporting England?
Most of them.
So why England? Because of Harry Kane or any particular reason?
Yeah, because of Harry Kane.
So पहिलेदेखि इङ्ल्यान्डलाई नै सपोर्ट गर्दै आइराख्नु भएको थियो?
हजुर.
So यहाँलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ जुन आजको म्याचमा or यो throughout the World Cup हैन इङ्ल्यान्डको स्ट्रेन्थ चाहिँ के रहेको छ?
Strength त राम्रै छ तर यसपालि चाहिँ they need to play defensive. अगाडि त there is Harry Kane. I believe in him, हैन. He can score a goal today also.
So do you think आज पनि स्कोर गर्छ Harry Kane ले?
Obviously.
All right. So do you have any prediction आजको म्याचको? You want to
I guess 2-1.
2-1.
हजुर.
All right, so let's see how much it comes to. Anyways, thank you so much for being with us. I'm also here with a beautiful lady, in fact. Hi, what's your name?
Monta.
So Monta, कतिको World Cup follow गर्दै आइराख्नु भएको?
I've been following.
Yes. So do you have a favorite team, favorite player?
Yes, I had. I was supporting Brazil, and my favorite player
England. Brazil.
England, exactly.
All right. So तपाईँलाई चाहिँ जुन Brazil is, it did not make it to the finals. I know. So how does that make you feel?
I felt like at that moment when everyone was सबैजनाले आएर मलाई जिस्काइरहेको थियो हैन अनि त्यतिखेर चाहिँ I felt like World Cup is over for me. Then आज चाहिँ finally I'm supporting England and
all right, so one last time we have a whole group. Who are you guys supporting?
England.
Can we have a little excitement?
England, but actually Croatia.
All right. So yes, a lot of people are supporting England, and even I'm in support of England. So yes, thank you so much, Amandai. Back to the studio.
We can see lots and lots of English fans. This particular game is going to be very fast, and it is going to be a memorable game. मलाई त्यही लाग्छ किनभने दुईटा contradicting style छ football. त्यसै कारण पनि game 7:45 is going to be one of the best match of this particular World Cup. Do watch on Kantipur SD. We will watch it as well. But from here, we'll take a leave.